It's Thursday morning.
It's snowing!
It's what?
Snowing!
Go see it. I don't think it's snowing, Sophia.
Okay. Hey. Daniel.
It's snowing?
Yes.
Really? On Christmas Eve it's snowing, so it's a white Christmas Eve. Very cool. Careful.
No.
Pretty exciting. Before church tonight, it is my job to finish baking and making all of the stuff. I wanted to share a tradition that the kids and I have, what we do every single Christmas and Christmas Eve, is we usually bake a cake for Jesus' birthday. This year it's going to be a red velvet Oreo cheesecake. So I got the Oreos that we're soaking in milk right there. I got the cheesecake whipping up, and I'll split it with a little bit of red velvet mixture, and it should be pretty good. Okay, Sophia, what did you just come downstairs and tell me?
That my room is clean, so I can get LOL dollhouse and put it by my door. And then I moved all my LOL doll stuff by where my Barbie and the Dream House used to be.
So wait, you made room in you cleaned up and made room in your room for a toy you don't even have yet?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just really want it.
Well, do you think that Santa's gonna give it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's find out tomorrow, huh?
Yep.
You've already made room in your room for it.
Yep.
All right, here is our finished product of the red velvet cheesecake that nobody wanted to help me make, but everybody. You helped for 5 seconds. But everybody's gonna want to eat it. In a little bit.
It looks like that pumpkin. It looks like that pumpkin cake we had.
Oh, don't touch anything. There it is with an Oreo cookie bottom.
I got a tiny piece. I want to taste it. It tastes like red velvet cheesecake.
So you can't really see it too well, but there's an Oreo cookie bottom when you bite into it. So we gotta let it chill for a little bit.
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Yesterday you saw that when I got off work, it was 56 degrees out? Well, winter has finally arrived. See that? 19 degrees. Yeah, that's a big drop in temperature from 24 hours ago yesterday. It did snow a little bit this morning. Not much, it's just a little dusting, but it's blowing away. I don't know if it melted or what, because it's not warm enough to melt, but it must have just blown away. So it's going to stay cold until tomorrow. It's supposed to be colder tomorrow, actually. They're saying maybe a high of 20 tomorrow, but the wind chill looking something like minus 10 degrees. Oh, that's too cold for me. It's not the coldest I've ever felt here in Decatur. I think it was 2018? 2019? February or March. That day we had the polar vortex come through, and it got to a wind chill of minus 50. That was the most cold I've ever felt in my entire life, so I hope not to experience that anytime soon.
We are doing the prep. I say we, but it's mostly me. Doing the prep for the bone-in ribeye. So I've got the oven getting prepared for 500 degrees. And what you do is you put it bone side down, cut a couple slits in there. I happen to use raw garlic that I got from my CSA box this summer. Oopsie, put that in there. And you just leave it in there. And then I'm going to cover it with a couple of spices and seasonings. You want to insert the meat thermometer, and you want to do it for 5 minutes per pound. So ours is a 6-pound roast, so we'll do it for about 30 minutes. And it kind of makes a little bit of a broil on there. Really super important is the oil, because then the seasonings are all going to stick to it. And you're going to broil it, which is going to roast the outside of it. And then you leave it in the oven and turn it off. So we got the bone in. It's already been wrapped. It's in the roasting pan, and then it's going to be cooked for 2 hours with the oven off. So that's pretty much it. It's going to taste really, really good. And if you don't have a meat thermometer, you need to get a meat thermometer because otherwise it would absolutely not work. So it says to use a lot of seasoning, obviously, because anything that you're going to put on the outside is going to broil to it or stick to it and make that really awesome crunchiness. So I'm using one of our favorite seasonings, which happens to be the Lowry's garlic salt. Also, as we have done with this time and time again, is the Montreal steak seasoning. But with a roast, that's a little bit different than with a pork. You don't want to marinate it. You don't want it to be really wet, like in barbecue sauces or steak sauces. You really want to use more of a dry rub. Now, it calls for rosemary, but I don't actually care for rosemary because rosemary breaks off and it has the, I don't know what to word it, but like the little seeds. So I like to use bay leaves, and I know that sounds kind of weird, but they're really, when you roast it, the flavor cooks into the meat, and then before you eat, you just pick it right off. So I like to use a little bit of bay leaves. And a little bit of parsley just for color. And then we'll go put the meat thermometer in. Got my fancy meat thermometer. Again, as most cooks know, you want to get right to the center of the meat. Turn that bad boy on. Now we're going to put it in the oven. So it'll be in here for a half an hour.
At what temperature?
500.
So here's our gremlins standing side by side after church by the Christmas tree in their Christmas garb. Sophia, what are you doing? Being creepies?
Garbage.
No, I said your garb. That's your clothes. So, look at me. Look here. What are we hoping that Santa Claus brings us tonight?
LOL dollhouse, like a princess.
I am hoping that
And LOL dolls.
I'm hoping he doesn't eat too much of the
go
food
back.
so I can eat it. Every Christmas I do it. Yeah. We gave him beer and soda one year.
I don't think we ever gave him beer and soda.
This year I hope we get to give him our gingerbread house.
Last year you guys said you were going to give him pizza and beer, but you didn't.
We did that last year.
No.
We did pizza and beer last year.
We did do that.
No, Santa said you wrote the message, well, Santa, do you like pizza and beer? And Santa responded, yeah, I do. Remember the letter?
Yeah, we can do it next year when we try and give him the gingerbread house.
I don't know if you guys are going to get anything, though. You gremlins might be on the naughty list. You know what gets in the naughty list? Coal. You guys might get coal.
Know who else gets cold?
Want to come see dinner?
You.
Yeah, let's go see dinner. Okay, let's see dinner. Did it actually get to temperature?
It got a little bit above temperature, so it's 143 instead of 135.
What's that mean?
It's not going to be super rare.
That doesn't need to be super rare.
So it might be a little bit more cooked, but
It's good to me.
there she blows. So every year the kids and I make what do we make?
We make a cake for Jesus.
Why?
For his birthday.
Yeah? Because it's his birthday tomorrow?
Also, it's also today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. So every year we make a treat. This year, Colton and I wanted to try
A Oreo cheesecake. It's an Oreo red velvet cheesecake.
So it's got a layer of Oreos, and then the cheesecake is made of red velvet cheesecake and regular cheesecake. So we're going to cut into it after we sing happy birthday to baby Jesus and have a good dessert.
Should be tasty.
Yeah.
And now it's time for us to call it evening on this wonderful Christmas Eve. We got to wait for Santa to come and hopefully bring the kids some presents, maybe. Could be coal. We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow morning. The kids already put out their stockings
The treats.
and left out some treats and beer for Santa.
Although I don't think Santa drinks beer.
I heard he does. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember,
Don't feed your gremlins.
gremlins.
Prime rib after midnight.
Mm-hmm.